this video, I'm going to share with you how I deal with boredom and lack of motivation, what I'm doing to stay motivated during my learning journey over 50, and what I've been considering. Sometimes you have to switch things up to add a little spice in the mix. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my channel where we are changing the narrative. Life is better after 50. We ain't getting old, we're getting better. My name is Williams-Bea, and I am your travel companion on this journey and exploration of life over 50. When it comes to language learning, I heard from Steve Kaufman, he's a polyglot here on YouTube, that he switches things up by picking up another language. Now, that sounds like fun, but at this time, I don't have the time nor the mental or brain capacity to add another language. But I do like to spice things up in other ways. Whether it's switching up my language learning routine, trying a new app, reading or studying from a new book, watching a new movie. I still have yet to visit a Mexican restaurant or grocery store. But I did attend a meet and greet with a Spanish speaking church. I didn't vlog it, but I'm going to do a video discussing my experience. I also started engaging with a language learning community on Facebook groups. And as you know, I will be meeting with a Spanish teacher on italki real soon. So I do whatever I need to do to keep the excitement, okay? I've changed my routine up a number of times to keep things new, fresh, and exciting. It's just necessary for me to switch things up to hold my enthusiasm and fascination. So I'm the type of person who gets motivated by projects or events, things that force me to have to perform or allows me to contribute. Like when my mom asked me to perform at my dad's memorial. Since I didn't know any songs, this pushed me to return to transcribing or learning songs by ear. So I started learning this song again by Grover Washington Jr. that I started learning 40 years ago. It was so much fun. I'm learning and preparing for the event. However, I noticed that when the event was over, my practicing began to dwindle a little. I think it is because I needed a little break from the intense practicing. However, I also realized that I need to seek out new projects that will keep me active, motivated, and keep me accountable. Now that I've rediscovered the joy in playing and learning new songs, I need to be active with something that gives me a sense of purpose and, like I mentioned before, contribution. I need to feel like I'm contributing to something. A few years ago, I thought about how much fun it would be to go busking. I saw this video where this musician was helping the homeless by playing for a little bit, then giving his money to a homeless person, because people usually give more attention to musicians and tend to overlook the homeless. My children and I have experienced homelessness, so it would be something very meaningful to me. I figured I would shoot to learn about 8 songs, get them down, and get out there. Well, my oldest son wasn't having it. Me out there by myself? What if I get robbed? Well, I figured he could come out there with me, right? So I hadn't thought about busking in a while until my husband recently brought it up. He brought the idea up again after mentioning to him that I needed to be involved in a musical group, band, preparing for an event or something to keep me motivated to work on new songs. I just need a project. And I told him I would do it if he didn't mind accompanying me, because it would be wise to have someone with me, just like my son told me. Sometimes we just reverse roles. He's the parent, I'm the child. I really enjoy learning songs for me to enjoy, to fill my cup, but I feel more motivated, having a sense of purpose, and just gain tremendous joy helping those in need from that overflow. I need to be involved in a way of giving that keeps returning back to me, not leaving me depleted and exhausted, but fills me up, if that makes sense. I've also decided to show up more playing my saxophone here to inspire other people over 50. I started off in the beginning sharing my progress, but kind of drifted away from it because viewers seemed to be more interested in my language learning journey. So I try to deliver more Spanish videos than saxophone videos. And as far as singing, I'm playing around with this singing app where I get to sing with soundtracks. It's something different, something new, and it really is kind of fun. And also, I have a big project that I'm working on with my singing. So I'll probably share a snippet of that, maybe. We'll see. Also recommended to check out this music platform, like a place to network with other musicians, kind of like a social media platform for musicians. I just know that I need to be involved in something outside of these four walls. Also, sometimes you have to try new things, like start new hobbies outside of your areas of focus or interest, just to give your life a sense of adventure, things that will recharge you. As I've mentioned before, I am a personality type that can bounce from one thing to the next. I realize it's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's definitely not for everyone. The only time it can work against me is if I let the new thing I'm dabbling in hold too much space where I have lost track and I don't ever return to those things that I've been working on, or things that really matter to me. So I was asked to play a very small role in a short film. I kept saying, I'm not an actress, but I must say it turned out to be a rather nice experience, and I didn't do too bad. It reminded me of a time I wanted to try my hand in acting, do some stage plays. You just never know where it can lead me. That role didn't interrupt or take any time away from my other obligations, me working on my Spanish or music. So also I took up a new hobby, learning and cooking delicious vegan dishes. For me, it's a form of self-care because, for one, I'm eating healthy, wholesome foods, and it is just so therapeutic. And it fits into my daily routine because, hey, I'm going to eat, right? I found that these things don't take away from my music or language learning journey. They actually motivate me and energize me to continue and to do more. So I encourage you that if you are feeling bored with whatever you're doing, before you drop it, maybe try switching your routine up a little bit, or venture into something that will fit into your life and respark your interest. Sometimes a little small vacay is just what the doctor ordered. Okay, my friend, let me see you comment in the comment section. I would love to know your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. I look forward to sharing with you on my next video. In the meantime, know that your latter days are far greater than your former. You ain't getting old, you're getting better. Love you much.